He got it again. Nah, he's crazy. He's crazy. That guy's crazy. Someone stop him.
What's going on, YouTube? Got a workout today for y'all. I know y'all gonna like. So whenever I ask one of my clients who they want to play like, I always hear,
I want to play like Rob Dillingham.
I hear that so much. So y'all want to be shifty? Well, I'm gonna give y'all the keys right here. If you really want to be shifty, you need to have mobility in your hips and your knees and ankles. If you don't, you ain't gonna be able to move like that. You ain't gonna be able to get into these positions and shift your weight. So I'm gonna give you a workout that encapsulates both of these, all right? We're gonna tackle mobility, moves, and being able to shift our weights. Start working out, we're gonna stretch. We're gonna stretch without our shoes. We gotta understand the connection between our feet and our glutes. Understanding how to control our center of gravity. All right, so first, lateral lunge, each way. It's 5, each way. All right, now we're gonna turn with it, extend the ball out. Turn that back toe. All right, now we're in a split stance. Back toe up. On over. To make it harder, you get on your toes for both of them. Focus on our balance. Be able to maintain our position on the top, the balls of our feet as we move the ball. And we got a matrix, lunge matrix. Forward, side, back. Forward, side, back. All right, now we got here, we're gonna slightly bend our knees, roll the ball out, opposite arm, opposite hand. Shift your body weight over to that side with the ball. You can increase your speed. You should feel this in your glutes. If you don't, if you feel it more so in your knees and your quads, you're doing it wrong. You gotta sit back in the hips. Sit back in the hips, hinge. Be able to sit low in these positions. All right, next we're just gonna balance on our toes, balls of our feet. Reach the ball out, come back in. Reach out, come back in. Sit on the side, heels up the whole time. All right, we're gonna work on some double taps. It's just one hard dribble followed by another one. You get really good. You can be able to pick up your speed. Go as fast as you want. All right, next, we got infinity twins. So we just here. All I'm doing is shifting my weight to go under my legs, pushing off that same leg to go shift me over to the other side. Shift, 1, 2, right into our legs. Shift, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. All right, next we're gonna work on a cross tween. I'm not taking steps the whole way. I'm only taking a step on between the legs. So cross, between the legs. Cross, tween. Cross. All right, next we got a float behind the back, float behind the back, float behind the back. Notice I'm doing a little in and out to bring me to float and escape out. Float, escape, dribble, behind the back. Float, escape, behind the back. All right, next we got a skip hezzy. We're gonna do it between the legs and just go. Between, skip, go. 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 So notice how I'm pushing off my back foot. Here, go. One, go. Also pay attention how I let the ball float in my hands before I explode. Here. Next, we're gonna work on our anchor steps. Going here, turn, 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 turn. Really get that back foot wide so you can explode the next direction. Pivot, turn, pivot, turn, turn. All right, next, you're gonna get on the outside of the lane. You're gonna use this as a barrier. You're gonna step over with your in and out. Time your foot and the ball together. And also dip your shoulder. When I go in, there's a slight dip with my shoulder to sell that I'm going to the left. Same thing with the left hand. Ah. So in between these drills, especially when I feel a little winded, I want to make 2 free throws. Got to be able to knock down free throws while you're a little tired. Now we got to float out, escape dribble, tween, explode. Float out, tween, float out, float out. When you go between your legs, you really want to change your height. So I'm up, and when I go between my legs, I'm changing my body position to come down so I can protect the ball with my shoulder and this hip as I step through. Want to make sure you push it through with that ball too. Here, push, push through. Float out, push, protect your dribble. Head up. So real quick, let's talk about the movement qualities it requires to be shifty. First, you obviously got to be able to shift your weight onto one side of your body and go to the other side. Real simple. You also need to be able to get down low in positions like this, here. Be able to balance and be in control. Mind you, somebody's probably gonna be hitting you when you're trying to do these moves. So you need to be strong. That's why isometrics are so important. Being able to stop on a dime, redirect your force, going here, going backwards, letting the defender overreact to whatever move you just did. Now we're gonna take those same dribbling moves and put them into our workout. We're gonna finish floaters, layups, jump shots. All right, starting at half court, coming straight down at the cone, skip hezzy, sail with your eyes up at the rim, explode out, split stance, push off that back foot, go into your layup. Want to make sure we get a good change of pace. So the pace, I'm dribbling up to the cone, slow, relax, acting like I'm not gonna go nowhere. Boom, get out. The ability to gather yourself, go into your layup without bringing your other hand on there is next level, but you can do it. You just gotta work at it. So you gotta make 5 layups, 5 floaters, 5 jump shots. Your layups can be different. If you need to work on left foot layups, right foot layups, do all right foot layups, all left foot layups. If you already mastered the basics, you can get some same leg layups in there. Make sure you work on some high arcing layups or some layups all the way extended. I ain't like that. So if we're gonna do a high layup or arcing layup, we're gonna make sure we jump outside the paint. Let's get some extended legs. All right, next we got floaters. Now on your floater, you can stop with 2 feet, rise up, or 1 foot, your choice. Whatever feels natural to you. Really work on that arc, get it up there. You gotta imagine the shot blocker is coming from the weak side to get your shot. Imagine in your mind, defender backing up, skip, go past him, float. I ain't like that. You need to be your biggest critic, man. Understand, how does it feel? How does this feel? All right, now we got to our jump shot. Flip. 1 dribble, get into it. That first explosion needs to be quick, just like all the other ones. It needs to be selling to drive. Sell to drive. Change your pace, slow, fast. Slow, fast. A little extra credit for those who are a little more gifted. We do the same skip heavy, but stop on a dime with that hard dribble. Now we got our hang pulls. Now this is assuming you can already shoot and you have some level of ball handling, some level of advanced ball handling. All we doing, skip right into that shot. Same footwork. Pushing off that. Boom. Boom. And this move leads directly into the hezzy with the shot fake. So I'm coming up here. Same footwork in here, sell with my eyes. Just a little stutter with my feet. Get your defender in the air, raise them on their toes, drive right past their hips. You already gave them the 3, So now they're expecting it. Give it to them. Show it to them. You really want to work on the pop in your step, in your jumper. Exploding. Straight up. Boom, boom. That second foot, pop up. All right, now we got a hang crossover. So, same hit. Focus coming on down. Focus coming directly at your defender. Skip, hang. That step, first step, I want to be outside their frame. If their feet's like this, I want my step to be outside, so I'm selling the direction that I'm pointing to. Then I just snatch it right back. Gotta have a strong core, good feet to really pop up out of that shot. Felt that. Felt my left go off wrong. My fluidity in my shot. A little hitch in my elbow. Just make it all smooth it out. Smooth it out. How balanced can we be getting into our shot? All right, next we got some float tweenes. We work on creating that space, shifting our defender over, and then exploding. So, coming down, float out, float. 1, 2, right into the pull-up. Float out. So the same principles, but I float, lull them to sleep, going slow, fast underneath the legs, protecting the body, protecting the ball with your body, your shoulder, hips, and really exploding, pushing off that back foot to really get there, create that space. All right, same move, going all the way to the hole. You're gonna cut it off just like a sharp angle. Float, tween, going right here, right across the lane. You're gonna finish out here. Don't go wide. Think about the help side defenses over here, and maybe there's nobody over there. So that's how I want you to think of it. So on one side help, your teammate is up there, help set defense over here, cleared that side out. Everybody's bunched up over here. So this lane going straight across is wide open. If you can dunk it, dunk that thing. My knees hurt right now. I ain't finna do all that. Ooh. All right, hopefully y'all enjoyed that video. Got a good workout in. If you do, like and subscribe. Yeah, all that good stuff.